Second part of Emma Watson's trilogy, where we are speaking about her body language, about her behavior and how charismatic she is and what makes her that charismatic. In this part we are going to speak about being genuine, about expressing your emotions and how it affects other people and why expressing emotions make you so attractive and so irresistible. So you want to do it as well, because, well, Emma Watson is doing that and she's doing it real great. I could just speak about it, but I believe that you want to see her doing that so you can copy that a bit more effective than only if I would be speaking about it. Hi everybody, I'm Martin Semerad, I'm a body language specialist and I will be speaking about her body language in this video. With no further ado, we are diving in the video.
Thank you for joining me for British Vogue to have a little girl chat.
Thanks for doing this.
Expressing emotions is important no matter what sort of emotions it is. So when you are stressed, when you are not feeling alright, it's important to let it know to others so you are transparent. At this very moment, she is happy and she expresses some sort of emotion. I don't care whether she really feels that or she is just expressing that to be nice to the host of the show. So expressing emotions and reacting to what the other people are talking about, so you are transparent.
Me coming out as this feminist was kind of considered, and I was like, okay, wow, what do I... Anyway, the imposter syndrome hit hard. And I was kind of like, I need to go to sleep.
Looking around when you are talking about something and it's not particularly important and you don't need to deliver that strongly at that point. You more want to go for a feeling of being someone that thinks about things. You have to speak a little bit slower. You have to look around, so you are searching your brain as she is doing at that very moment. It suggests that she is not having a pre-prepared answer, that she is not having canned answers and she's just firing them. It is suggesting that she is actually searching her brain and truthfully and honestly and genuinely is telling what she feels on the inside. And that is super important, and that is super powerful trait that you want to have as well. You don't necessarily want to be preparing canned responses to things. You want to be making them as you go. So it is more in present, so it's more related and relative to the situation that you are at that very moment. Because if you have like some canned answers, they are not copying the situation, they are not relevant to the situation that you are in, because sometimes you can be a little bit more sad, a bit more blue, and delivering the things would be different. On the other side, sometimes you are euphoric and the delivery will be different as well. So you want to be going with your emotions so you are more truthful, as she is doing right now. You can see that she's thinking, she is looking away and not caring more about being truthful and being genuine than being right, if I can put it this way.
And genuinely turning around in the middle of I'm like, is anyone else having some kind of breakdown here? Because
we've already seen this clip in the previous video, and being confident and be able to look around is one thing, and it is also genuine expression as well. Like when you are detecting lies in body language, you are looking for congruency between behavior and words. And when these two are matching, the person is probably telling the truth. When there is a difference between body language and words, that person is most likely lying or there is some misunderstanding. So when she is acting into what she's speaking about, it's super powerful and, well, believable as hell. So when you are talking about something, don't mind, do the stuff with your body that supports that statement that you are just speak about. So when you, for example, are talking about time, you can pat your wrist, or I don't know, when you are saying how tired you are, so you can do this sort of like emblem, this gesture, this symbol. Nobody thinks that you are this way at that very moment, but it only supports what you are talking about. So she is doing it right here.
I need to be connected to, you know, people that are sharing the like...
There's a nervous strike on her calf, and that is also important to know that you can be stressed. You can express being stressed. It's not something that should be erased from your behavior, because it's impossible. You will be stressed, so it's better to know that you are going to be this way, and it's better to just sometimes from time to time let it to like flow, so you are transparent, so you feel better on the inside, and so you are telling the other person what you are feeling at this very moment.
That's another thing I've sat in therapy and felt really guilty about, to be honest.
Interesting thing, that is really not something about like genuineness and expressing emotions, but when you are speaking about something, you tend to emphasize some points. Sometimes you are punctuating that with your eyebrows, for example, so I did that, so you do that flash with your eyebrows. There are more ways how to punctuate, how to emphasize something, and in this moment you can see that she is doing this movement. I felt guilty about that. So when you are observing someone in or around you and you want to find out what is important for that person, maybe try to find out in the baseline what they are acting like, when they are, what is their way of emphasizing things, and then you can be like reading what is important for them even though they are not telling that. So you will be reading when their thumbs are getting up. Thumbs are a really reliable way where to observe body language, because it can convey confidence, stress, what is important for you, and a lot of other stuff. So think of that.
Wig and just go down any old. Do you? And just sneak out to the pub and. Do you
I mean, I don't go to the pub, but like sometimes concerts and bigger spaces like that, I will.
This sort of playfulness, it's not for everybody, but if you can do it, if you can like really release your emotions in this playful way, I mean, it is irresistible in a way of not believing that and not building your credibility and truthfulness and sort of playfulness and the character that you want to be around, because you know that that person is going to be fun. So if you are sometimes suppressing yourself not to do something you just saw, well, don't do that. It's a highly appreciated thing, because not everybody can do it, but everybody would love to do it. So if you can do it, well, you are going to be way more liked than you were so far, but you can't, but you of course can't exaggerate that, so not do it like every 5 minutes, because then it kind of loses its power.
Well, that's what I was going to say, is it's different, it's totally different, and oftentimes it's not my safety that's a risk, but that feeling of, I think that
you can see the change of the behavior. There is like a profound difference in the way she is. There is like different pronouns when she is going from happy moments to like sadder and bluer moments. And that profound change of behavior is also being perceived as something that adds up on truthfulness of the person, because you know that that person is expressing when she is happy and when she's sad as well. So you know what that girl is feels like, but it doesn't apply only to girls but to everybody on this planet. So when you feel alright, express that. When you are happy, express that. When you are sad, express that. Don't try to suppress anything, because it only takes away of your confidence and of your credibility. Unless of course you are in some sort of very strong like leader role, there are some tweaks in that, so you wanna be careful around that. So I'll end it right here. I will add some of the other clips of Emma Watson being genuine like this. So if you want to watch, please keep watching. And in the next video we are going to speak about active listening skills of Emma Watson, because they are like really unbelievable. I didn't expect that, because I didn't expect that to be that good, so there is something to be looking for in the next video, which are coming this Friday. Thank you very much for your watching. Please leave me comments what you like, what you didn't like, and I'll be just looking forward to see you next time, guys. Bye.
I loved it as a shorthand for ideas that I found really difficult to express myself. I could refer someone to this poem. I could just send them a screenshot of something, and I felt so lucky to have that as a tool in my arsenal that I could kind of draw on and be like, this is what it feels like, you know, here. And I'd love to give you more time now. I wanted to ask you, you talked to me earlier this morning about cosmos, and I'd love to understand a little bit more about what you explained to me.